Hi, it's Krillin. You're watching Around a Geek.
Hello, everyone. We're here with Michelle Ruff. It's Warren Terrell. You guys I guess you guys would know us. She's known for doing Chi-Chi for Dragon Ball. You may know that. Luna, Sailor Moon Crystal. Catherine, one of my favorite games. And many more shows. Would you like to tell them a little bit about yourself, just to get it on the road?
Well, let's see. What do you want? Like background or just, personal stuff?
Work history background?
Well, I started in Chicago, improvising at Second City and Second City Players Workshop, Improv Olympic. And I moved to LA in 1996 and answered an ad in Backstage West for Bang Zoom's Ninja Cadets. And that was the first anime project that I ever worked on, because I was doing like industrial films and voices for toys and commercials in Chicago. It was very like Midwestern. So I was introduced to the anime and video game world when I moved out to LA. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy, this stuff, how fun.
Yeah, I'm sure doing all the different voices and stuff are just like, I can always just imagine just being able to be a different person.
It never gets old, that's for sure. It never gets boring.
You get to retain those personalities. All right, so I'm going to get right to it.
Okay.
Persona 5.
Bring it on.
We've all played Persona 5 at this point.
What do you think?
I love the game.
Awesome.
I mean, it's a 10. So as you know, everybody wants to romance your character. Kawakami. Everybody has this fetish for the teacher for some reason.
All right. Well, life imitating art.
Call Becky up and get that massage real quick. I need to go back up. What was your experience like playing that character? I know y'all had it like bits and pieces, but like how was that? And I'm pretty sure y'all weren't like in the room at the same time either when y'all were doing that. How was it?
Yeah, I mean we were all we were recording separately, so. It's interesting because sometimes it's hard to see how a scene is going to come together, especially if you're the first one in recording and you don't have anything to play off of. But I mean, it was fun to play a different character, because I play Yukari in the Persona 3 and 4 series, so being brought back as a different character in the Persona franchise was kind of cool. I was like, oh, this is like a total twist and different character. This is going to be really cool and fun, So I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was fun, just her whole character. I thought was like she was bored, the bored teacher. But
was she boring?
She's bored, not boring. She was bored.
One of my favorite characters. Which, man, I may as well spin back around because I said Catherine was one of my favorite games. How did you enjoy that role? Because I know that was
interesting. Same studio, by the way, recorded at PCB Productions in LA. Recorded Catherine and recorded Persona 5.
Oh, okay.
Same director.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
that makes
Valerie
sense.
Aram.
They use the same art style, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yep, so same director. Catherine was a really tough project for me because I was going through some personal stuff at the time
okay.
that was not really mirroring what was happening in the video game, but equally as difficult. So I had a few moments in the booth where I felt like, emotionally I was going to kind of break down.
Yeah, that game is really strong.
Yeah, it really was.
A lot of different areas.
And the content, I mean, it's so dark, but there's so much, like, I think it really speaks to a part of the human psyche and the things that we do and we think about that people don't talk about, up front. But to see it in video game format and, like, all the dimensional stuff. It's like... I'm getting the chills just thinking about it right now. It was like, whoa, this is really heavy.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed your character, Catherine.
Thank you.
And just the
Catherine with the K.
right, with the K. And the performance all the way through was just outstanding.
Thank you.
Like, that's one of the main reasons I stuck with the game. It's like...
Really? Wow.
The characters are really engaging in this.
That's cool.
On all sides.
Well, you've got Troy Baker, you've got Laura Bailey. I mean, you know, all-star cast already.
Yeah.
You know?
Fujiko.
Yes.
When I said I cannot believe that she is Fujiko, and throughout all the series, not just like this one. And then I noticed that, of course, they did the Woman Called Fujiko Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now that they give you pretty much like your own 12 episodes, it feels like your own series, and you're playing this character throughout the series.
Yeah, I mean, I think they wanted to give her some backstory and, you know, allow the audience to get a deeper look into what drives her. Whether or not I don't know if we actually achieved that or if it was more of a fan service-y 12 episodes since she was naked most of the time.
One episode.
It was like, whoa, Fujiko's naked.
No, I love that series. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
Good job, yeah.
Thanks.
I guess since you've been in that, it's kind of almost the same question. It's my question of the weekend.
Okay.
You've been in the industry for a while. With all the different changes that have come through, what do you think about just seeing the change throughout the years of like
You mean the
recording from when they had to from recording sessions to interview to
Pro Tools,
yeah
Pro Tools, the internet, digital age,
Right.
kind of stuff. Well, I'll tell you, it used to be, I mean, it's still hard recording dubbing, you know, because you have to have your timing and chopping, you know, acting chops. But it is easier now with Pro Tools to kind of slide and move stuff. So it does make things,
a little bit easier.
things are all faster. Like everything is faster, you know? We used to be you would get booked for a session and they would allow time for you to do like 25 loops an hour. Now it's like 40 to 50.
Oh wow.
You know, I mean, if you're new, you're just starting out, it's not like that. But I can depending on the character and how well it's written, I can bang through like, you know, 50 to 60 loops an hour. Some people can do 70. I mean, it's a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's just everything has changed with the internet and with the digital age. You know, everything is so much faster, and I think it's also like as far as the talent pool, it's opened up such a huge, point of access for producers and directors because it's all digital. You know, you can record at home and send an MP3 in for auditions.
Right.
You know, actors come from Texas. You know, there's people all over the country now that are doing like, you know, sending
voice work.
submissions and auditions for stuff because of the fact that you can just send an MP3.
It's the equivalent of somebody trying to give you their mixtape on the street.
Exactly.
Let's do my voice work.
Before we wrap it up, I got one more question.
Okay.
I'll give you at least three because I know it's hard. If there's any character, past or present, like if the show's in it, it doesn't matter, that you could go back to immediately, what would those characters be? It could be even more than 3 if you want.
Wow. That I would go back to immediately? Well, can I say a show that I would go back to immediately? Although I don't know if it would work because it kind of wrapped up, but Erased.
Oh, yeah.
Young Satoru from Erased. That show was so riveting for me just because of the content and, you know, the characters. It was really an ensemble cast.
Okay.
I felt like, you know, between me and Stephanie Shea and Ben Diskin, the work that we did together, and everybody, you know, Carrie Keranen and everyone who had a role in it, I really thought it was a very well done show.
Okay.
Yeah, I was proud to like have my name attached to that.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Thanks for entertaining us.
Right. Peace out.
See you guys later.